So, for our very first DIY, we're creating a portal. Yes, a Stranger Things portal. I'm starting with a simple piece of cardboard, cutting an oval opening right in the center. This is where our little mini upside-down world begins. Next, I'm adding clay around the edges, shaping it slowly, creating those creepy, twisty vines we see in the show. Then, I use my hot glue gun to add even more vines, layers and layers of texture, so the whole thing feels alive. Once everything sets, I paint it with dark acrylic colors, shadows, reds, blacks, giving it that eerie Stranger Things aura. And when it dries, I gently poke the clay with a pencil to give it that realistic, organic texture. It's weirdly satisfying. Now for the magic moment. I flip the cardboard over and add LED lights all around the opening. I cover the lights with red tissue paper. You can also use regular craft paper. And suddenly, the portal glows, like it's calling you. And that's it. Our Stranger Things portal is done. Spooky, dramatic, and still totally adorable for a DIY. So, for this DIY, we're making the Demogorgon. I know, it looks terrifying, but honestly, it also looks like a very confused, scary flower. I'm starting with a simple flower claw clip, painting it with this deep red acrylic, and adding black shading on the edges to give it that I live in the upside down vibe. Once it's dry, I'm taking some air-dry clay and shaping the center, slowly turning it into the Demogorgon's face. I'm painting the clay with darker shades, and then adding little white teeth on the petals because what's a Demogorgon without teeth, right? After it dries, I poke the clay with a pencil to give it some texture. Yes, texture makes everything look scarier. And cuter, apparently. And then I add the final tiny clay teeth, and that's it. It's complete. And honestly, it looks more cute than scary, like a dangerous flower who just wants attention. Okay, don't judge me, but I'm actually wearing this Demogorgon claw clip when I go out with my friends. Our next DIY is one of my favorite scenes from Stranger Things, the iconic alphabet wall. For this, I'm using a glass-top, open-bottom container. I start by tracing the alphabet outline on the glass, using a glass painting outliner. I felt like I was actually decorating Joyce's living room. Then comes the fun part, the bulbs. I added glass painting colors randomly across the letters. Messy, colorful, chaotic, just like the Byers house during Season 1. And when the paint dries, I add LED lights inside. This is where it transforms. Suddenly, it glows, just like the wall Will used to communicate with his mom. And for our final DIY, we're making something really special. Castle Byers, Will's little home in the woods, the place he felt safe. I'm starting with a simple cardboard base and a bunch of tiny wooden sticks. I cut all the sticks to the same size and slowly start gluing them one by one, building the walls on 3 sides of the cardboard. Then I add the sticks on top to create the roof. It already looks like a tiny, cozy hideout. And now, the details. I made the little Castle Byers board and placed it right at the entrance, just like in the show. I added the tiny American flag and that little white curtain Will used to hang inside his fort. And suddenly, it's not just a craft. It's a tiny piece of Hawkins. I really hope you enjoyed every little craft we made today. If you like these ideas, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's so much more fun DIY magic coming your way. All right, that's all for today. See you in the next video. Bye!